Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Big Mike back here with you once again. And today I am going to give a recap and a review of Impact Wrestling's Against All Odds. Let's jump right into it. So, first match on the card I actually did not predict because at time of recording it wasn't on the card. It got announced later that evening on Impact. So, it is Sami Callihan and Tommy Dreamer taking on Gallows and Anderson of the Good Brothers in a street fight. All manner of weapons were used. There was really no wrestling involved in this, and I was definitely okay with this. I believe this was set up as punishment for Gallows and Anderson for attacking Moose and Callihan a few weeks ago. Callihan wanted the Good Brothers, but he needed a partner. Tommy Dreamer volunteered. So, kind of a little odd one out. Tag team match. It's very hardcore. Not really bloody, but I'm okay with that. Callihan and Dreamer won after a really impressive finisher by Sami Callihan. Alright. Next up, we have Joe Doring taking on Kojima. Doring 1/4 of Violence is Forever. He did win the tag team titles with Rhino, but now it looks like Violence is Forever is instituting the Freebird rule, in which any member, any combination of the team can compete and defend the tag titles, which I'm cool with. I had Kojima winning this one, but apparently Joe Doring got the big old win, and I'm okay with that. It was wasn't a hard-hitting affair, but I'm going to say this, Joe Doring looks like he hits like a truck. So, that gets a thumbs up by me. A little low in the episode. Not saying this was a bad match. X Division 5-way to find a new number one contender. Petey Williams, Trey Miguel, Ace Austin, Chris Bay, Rohit Raju. And they threw everything at each other in this match. Like, it was kind of what the X Division's all about. It's kind of train wreck mixed with high spots. There was an avalanche destroyer by Petey, often imitated, never duplicated. He is the master. This match went to time limit. So, yeah, it was actually announced today that these 5 men, along with champion Josh Alexander, will compete in the first, in a very long time, Ultimate X match, which is, it's basically a ladder match without the ladder for the X Division title at Slammiversary, so that should be fun. I can't wait to see that. Next match on the card, we had W. Morrissey and Rich Swann. This was a bit of a one-sided affair, although Rich Swann didn't get in some decent enough moves, but ultimately this was Morrissey's match to win. I'm okay with that. Some after-match shenanigans with Willie Mack, Swann, and Morrissey, so maybe the feud's not quite over, but I'm kind of hoping Rich Swann does get another shot at the Impact title sooner rather than later. Another match I did not predict, but got added last Thursday. Tenille Dashwood, the former Emma, taking on Jordynne Grace. Grace has been on a bit of a losing streak as of late, which is kind of a shame because I really, really like her, and she's really, really good. She teams with Rachel Ellering regularly now. It does look like they're about to break up. Looked like Grace was going for a big old win after a big powerbomb spot, I guess. Caleb with a K, who's Tenille's photographer, I guess we can call him. Gets on the apron. Ellering pulls him down. That distracts Grace long enough for the roll-up. So, Yeah, Daniil Dashwood. I'd say average match at best. Not the greatest of things. Grace did look good, but ultimately, not really my thing. Uh, Next match for the Knockouts Tag Team titles. We have Fire and Flava, Kyrie Hogan and Tasha Steele, taking on Kimberly and Susan, Hush, who are the, I guess, minions or the seconds to Deonna Purrazzo, who we'll talk about a little later. Um, Overall, good match. All four of these women have really good chemistry together. Even though Tasha Steele's a little young, but I still kind of like her. So, uh, match ends with, I think it was a little bit of a distraction. No, it was clean as a whistle. Um, Fire and Flavor hit the tag finisher. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Winner and still new champions. I am hoping that the Iconics come around because they would be great tag team champions. So, yeah, these two need some new challengers. Hopefully, there's some fresh talent out there they can go and go against. Next up, it's the Impact World Tag Team Championship match as Violent by Design, represented by Cody Deaner and Rhino, taking on Crazy Steve and Black Taurus in Decay. This match was crazy. I love all four of these guys. Match kind of ends a little weakly with EY kind of jumping on the apron as a distraction, although he does get in the way of the ref, which is fine. Violent by Design hit their finisher. I believe it was Rhino who hit it. No, it was Cody. Cody Deaner got the pinfall. He's usually the guy who gets pinned. Now he gets a pinfall victory, which is great. So give this tag match a big thumbs up. Next match, a match I've really been looking forward to. Knockouts title match, Deonna Purrazzo versus Rosemary, the third member, and I believe the leader of Decay. Nice little back and forth between them. They, of course, they had their crews with them, Kimberly and Susie for Susan. Sorry, Susie's a different character. For Deonna and Decay for Rosemary. I don't think either team touched each other, but overall, this is a solid match. I believe Deonna Purrazzo, it's just, I know I see this a lot for Serena Deeb. She could have a match with a mop handle and it'd be 5 stars. This was a great match. I give it a thumbs up. Although I do not know who they're going to get to challenge Deonna. Oh, I know. Excuse me, Taylor Wilde. Where the heck has Taylor Wilde been? Hopefully she's okay and she's ready for a new challenge. And our main event of the evening, a very interesting stipulation as Moose challenges Impact World Champion Kenny Omega. Yes, he still has the belt for the title at Daly's Place. That's right, the home of AEW. On commentary was Excalibur, Callis, and then I believe Scott D'Amore. So, also not only really those who perform on Dark at ringside, so it was an empty arena, which I believe was Impact's idea. So, match was actually really good. Kenny sold really good. He really slowed down a bit for Moose, although Moose looks like $1,000,000. And then every time Kenny would try for the one-winged angel, he couldn't get him up, which was great. match and really fits Kenny in this, this guy who has been down on his luck, trying to keep what he has. Enlists the return of Generation Me, aka the AEW World Champions, the Young Bucks, return to Impact TV. Well, at least pay per view. I don't know if they're going to show up tonight at the Impact Zone, although that'd be great. After that, Good Brothers come out because this was pre-taped. Start the beatdown on Moose. Lights go out, lights go back on. Sami Callihan's in the ring, and he clears house. He has Kenny set up, sets up a steel folding chair, has a baseball bat ready to just beat the hell out of him and kind of maybe do what he did to Eddie Edwards that one time, if you don't remember that. Ooh, that was ugly. But Don Callis gets up from commentary, looks right. Match ends with an assisted one-winged angel by the Bucks for the 1, 2, 3. Makes sense. Yeah, and then Callis just fires Sami Callihan, who it was previously revealed in a meeting between Tony Khan, Callis, and Scott D'Amore on Impact last week, that the winner of the Moose Omega match would face Sami Callihan at Slammiversary in July. So that kind of puts that on ice a bit. Although it has been revealed by Callihan himself that he's still going to show up. So it's going to be an interesting build to Slammiversary. Many surprises coming. Big old matches. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. That would be it for my review. Check in tomorrow, maybe a little later tomorrow, for the return of the Marvel reviews, as myself, Victoria, Al, and Piz will review the first 2 episodes of Loki. And I'm excited for that one, bar none. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Be safe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.